Pennsylvania. It's the Seahawks and the Steelers. To another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead has set the line. Pittsburgh -3. The over-under at 41. I like the Steelers -3, and I'm gonna go with the over. Pittsburgh will get the ball first. We're underway on a bright sunny day in Pittsburgh. Cason from the 4-yard line over the 20-25, and Jermaine Cason out to the 28-yard line. In his 5th year out of Tennessee, the former Ram, Jermaine Cason. Pittsburgh led by their starting quarterback, Joseph Murphy, now in his 7th year out of Army. Pittsburgh made the playoffs last season as a wild card, but they lost in the opening round to the Jets. The 3rd straight season that Pittsburgh went one and done in the playoffs. It'll be 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from their own 28-yard line. Both teams 0-1 coming in. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy looking. Throws downfield. It's picked off by Nick McCoy on the first play from scrimmage. Seattle with the pick. Nick McCoy in his 3rd year out of Texas Tech. So the Steelers get it for one play and they turn it over. It'll be 1st and 10 Seattle going the other way. And Seattle will have it at their own 49-yard line. I put the N on there so it's on the back of their jersey because they have like 3 different McCoys. So it's Nick McCoy, and there's a Morgan McCoy, and there's a 3rd one. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. So Pittsburgh's opening drive ends with a pick. And now Seattle gets it. 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. We're not in Miami anymore. We're in Pittsburgh. Dennis West, the starting quarterback, in his 4th year out of Tennessee. West throws to the near side, caught by Walker down to the 37-yard line. That's Colby Walker, the rookie out of Boise State, the wide receiver. And that's a good 14-yard gain for Seattle. 1st down Seahawks. On the tackle, number 31, Joseph Ford, in his 4th year out of Washington State. 1st and 10 Seattle at the Pittsburgh 37-yard line, trying to capitalize off the turnover in the I formation. West takes the handoff. West looking, throws deep, and it's intercepted. Boy, talk about a sloppy game early. Picked off by Joseph Ford. So Pittsburgh's opening drive ends with a pick, and Seattle's opening drive ends with a pick. The 4th-year defensive back out of Washington State, Joseph Ford, the Washington State Cougar. So now Pittsburgh will get it back, but they'll be starting at their own 2-yard line. 1st and 10. So both teams have had it once, and both teams have thrown a pick. And we're not even a minute into the game yet. First and 10 Steelers from about the 2.5-yard line. Joseph Murphy under center. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing, and Rushing gets a yard out to the 3-yard line in his 3rd year out of Virginia Tech. Here's the Pittsburgh offense. Up front, Waters, Benjamin, Pouncey, Patton, and Coleman. And then it's Shanklin, Cason, Rushing, Tate, and Bernard. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 3-yard line. because now they say officially no gain on first down. In the I formation, Murphy to Rushing, and Cody Rushing out to the 6. A gain of 3 yards. Let's take a look at the Seahawk defense. They play a 4-3. Green, Hamilton, Tarver, and McCoy up front. Morgan McCoy. McKenzie, Hughes, and Stewart, the linebackers. And the secondary, Nick McCoy, Smith, Harris, and Carey. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 6-yard line for Pittsburgh. On a bright sunny day in the Steel City. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun on 3rd and 7. Murphy back to throw from his end zone. Throws outside to Rushing. Down the sideline, and Rushing out to the 15-yard line. A gain of 9 into Pittsburgh. First down. Bryce Jones, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 3rd year out of Louisville. It'll be a Pittsburgh first down. Nice day in Pittsburgh. 76 degrees at kickoff. First and 10 from the 15-yard line. Murphy in the shotgun on first down. Murphy back. Steps up, throws outside to Tate. And Paul Tate, the 2nd-year tight end out of Memphis, a 3-yard gain out to the 18-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. On the tackle, Jake Hughes, the linebacker, in his 2nd year out of Notre Dame. It'll be 2nd down for the Steelers. 2nd and 7 at their own 18-yard line. 5.5 minutes left. Here in the first quarter, no score. In the I formation. Roper in motion. Murphy to Rushing, and Cody Rushing out to the 21-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. Jake Hughes, the linebacker, on the tackle again. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter, no score. On 3rd down, 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy drops back, throws to the near side to Tate, out to the 21-yard line, no gain. It'll be 4th down, making the tackle, number 29, Aaron Burns, in his 6th year out of Iowa. No gain for the Steelers. It'll be 4th and 4, and Pittsburgh's going to have to punt. Dave Justice, the punter, in his 6th year out of Air Force, will come on to punt. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. Hi. There you go. Justice back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Keys at the 24-yard line. And he's out of bounds at the 47. A 26-yard return. 1st and 10, Seattle. They'll have it pretty good field position at their own 47-yard line. No score here in the first quarter. This will be Seattle's 2nd possession. Last season, Seattle finished 7-9. They missed the playoff. In the AFC West, they finished 4th. On 1st and 10, West in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws downfield. He's got a man open. Walker, easy touchdown. Seattle, 53 yards to the rookie, Colby Walker, the rookie out of Boise State. 53 yards and a Seahawk touchdown. Boy, Walker was wide open down the sideline. He got behind the secondary, and he was gone. He's a big receiver. He's got like tight end size. Dustin Riggs, the new kicker for Seattle with the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Seattle leads at 7-0. 4:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The 0-1 Seahawks and the 0-1 Steelers. Evil Dead's got the Steelers -3. They're going to have to come back here and do something. And I like that prediction, but Seattle has surprised us early here. We still got a lot of football left to go. So Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle, up 7-0 with 4:10 left in the first quarter. There's the kick by Cochran. Fielded by Cason at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And Jermaine Cason out to the 32-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh. 4:06 left to play here in the first quarter. So Joseph Murphy will come back out with the Steeler offense. Let's see if Pittsburgh's offense can get in gear. They lost in overtime to the 49ers last week, 40-34. And that was a wild game. That second half was something else. Pittsburgh can put up the points. They've got the weapons. Murphy under center on first down. Roper in motion. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 will be 2nd and 9. Jake Hughes on the tackle. Under 4 minutes left now in the first quarter. This will change my doubleheader tomorrow. We'll take a look at the schedule. It'll be Atlanta and Green Bay first. I got to find out who's after that. On 2nd and 9, Murphy takes off. And Murphy down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 and a Pittsburgh first down. My doubleheader tomorrow will now be Atlanta at Green Bay and then Chicago at Minnesota. That's the doubleheader tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. In the offset eye, Murphy under center. Murphy, play action, throws downfield. It's caught by Monty Bernard all the way down to the Seahawk 36-yard line. A 22-yard gain to Monty Bernard in his 11th year out of Ole Miss. In Pittsburgh now, in Seattle territory for the first time. Monty Bernard, he's been around a while. His entire career with the Steelers. First and 10 from the 36-yard line. Pittsburgh on the move now. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Rushing still on his feet down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. 2:25 and counting here in the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0. Pittsburgh last season finished 11-5. They were a wild card team. The Bengals won the division with a 12-4 record. Murphy on 2nd and 2 throws outside and is caught at the 28-yard line. No, incomplete. He was out of bounds. Jackson Gibson, the fullback, the rookie out of Fresno State, made the catch, but he was out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. And Pittsburgh was 1 and done in the playoffs, losing to the Jets at home. 3rd and 2 from the 28. Murphy hands off to Cody Rushing down to the 23-yard line, a gain of 5. First down, Pittsburgh. Davis back in the house. Davis, your Dolphins held on to beat the Bills 17-13. I bet you're happy about that. And now our 3rd game tonight, Seattle and Pittsburgh. 1:45 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back, throws downfield, incomplete. He had Bernard open and he missed him. That'll stop the clock. 1:34 left in the first. It'll be 2nd and 10. So Jacksonville beat the Redskins earlier, 27-19, and Miami beat the Bills 17-13. 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Murphy back. Murphy throws inside to Bernard, and Monty Bernard down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Pittsburgh first down. 1st and goal, Steelers. Seahawks and the Steelers here at Jammin' Sports, week 2 of our current sim season. Both teams at 0-1. 1st and goal from the 9. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing down to the 1. John Harris made the tackle. I'm sorry, Antonio Carey made the tackle, number 40. An 8-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. .45 seconds left in the first quarter. Pittsburgh trying to tie it up. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Murphy under center. A flag is down. This may be... Who's this going to be on? It's on the defense. He's pointing the wrong way. It's on Jacob Green. Half the distance to the goal line. It'll now be at the half-yard line. 2nd and goal. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Steelers trying to tie this one up. On 2nd and goal. At the half-yard line. Murphy under center. Shanklin in motion. Murphy drops back, rolls out to the near side. He's going to waltz in. No, he doesn't. He could have, and he gets sacked. I was so convinced he was going to run it in. Back at the 9-yard line, an 8-yard sack. He should have just ran. There was nobody there. He could have just waltzed in for a touchdown. And that will bring up 3rd and goal.
Take your mix.
Yeah. I mean, there was nobody there. He could have just walked in. I think he had the case of the happy feet. He heard footsteps. 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. 15 seconds and counting. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and goal from the 9. Murphy back. Looks to the end zone. He shakes off the sack. And now he's going to take off, and he fumbles. Are you kidding me? And that's the end of the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Joseph Murphy fumbled the ball, and now Seattle will have it as we start the second quarter. Yeah, that was a quality set of plays, is right. 1st and 10 Seahawks. They'll start from their own 4-yard line. As we start the second quarter, Seahawks up 7-0. In the I formation, West under center. West hands off to Terry Gilbert around the outside. Gilbert's first carry of the day out to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11. The 5th-year running back out of Texas, Terry Gilbert. First down, Seahawks. Seattle up 7-0 here in the second quarter. On a bright sunny afternoon in Pittsburgh. At the confluence of the Allegheny and the Monongahela that forms the Ohio River. The confluence. 1st and 10 for the 15-yard line. West in the shotgun. West back. Throws underneath to Gilbert. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by number 78. That's Tyler Hackett. In his 7th year at a Citadel. The Citadel. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West under center. West fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws deep. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Colby Walker. He was well covered by Jake Craven, the 4th-year defensive back out of Ohio State. It'll bring up 3rd and 10 for Seattle at their own 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 10. Seahawks come out, 3 receivers to the far side. West in the shotgun. West drops back, throws downfield. He's got a man open, Gibson, down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. Blake Gibson, the 2nd-year receiver out of Rutgers. First down, Seahawks. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Sports Davis. My moderators extraordinaire. We have 3 time zones covered here. We just need somebody in Denver to check in. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. West under center. West, 3-step drop, throws underneath. It's intercepted by Eldon Burns, the linebacker, in his 2nd year out of UNLV. Picks it off for Pittsburgh. And now the Steelers will have it at the Seattle 40-yard line. This has been another sloppy game. We had 7 turnovers combined with Buffalo and Miami. And now we're up to 4 so far combined in this one. And we're still in the second quarter. Joseph Murphy will come back out to lead the offense for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-0 here in the second quarter. And following the interception, they'll have it at the Seahawk 40-yard line. 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy draws back. Throws inside, incomplete. That was broken up by Leonard Smith, the 8th-year safety out of Utah State. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. .6:45 left to play in the first half. Steelers trying to tie it up on this drive. Joseph Murphy on 2nd and 10. Under center. Takes the snap, hands off to Cody Rushing. And Rushing down to the 37, a gain of 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. 6:35 left to play in the first half. In a very sloppy first half. Lots of turnovers. like a bakery. A lot of turnovers. 3rd and 7 from the 37-yard line. Murphy in the gun. Back to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Ron Shanklin, he can't hold on. That was broken up. Dane Branch, the 3rd-year defensive back out of McNeese State, broke up that pass. It'll be 4th and 7. This would be a 54-yard field goal. They're going to try it. Marcus Young from 54 yards to get the Steelers on the board. Snap. Kick is up. And that's off target. No good. It remains a 7-0 ball game. 6:09 left to play here in the first half. Live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Where's the game that matters? Just look for the Blue JS here on Twitch and YouTube. We have the same logo on YouTube. The same title on YouTube. I get a lot of views on YouTube after the fact. I'm picking up subscribers now too. I think I'm up to like 300. Woohoo! 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert 2 yards out to the 46-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Making the tackle, Eldon Burns, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Seattle. At their own 46, Dennis West, the quarterback, in the shotgun. West draws back, throws underneath to Jones, and Rupert Jones out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Rupert Jones in his 7th year out of Oklahoma. Making the tackle, number 59, Rommel Watson, the 5th-year linebacker out of Penn State. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the Steeler 47. West in the gun. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert's going to be hit for a loss back to the 49-yard line. A loss of 2 yards. It'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers are right there to make the stop. Cameron Hayward on the tackle, the 9th-year defensive end out of Ohio State. It'll be 4th and 3. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Dakota Cochran back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, it goes into the end zone. Touchback. Pittsburgh will have it at the 20-yard line. 4:45 left to play here in the first half. Seattle up 7-0. In a sloppy defensive game. Plenty of time for Pittsburgh to tie the game up. 4:45 left here in the first half. We'll go over the doubleheader tomorrow in a second. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back. Throws down the middle, caught by Shanklin. Across the 30, out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 13 yards in a Pittsburgh first half. Doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be the Atlanta Falcons at the Green Bay Packers, and that'll be followed by the Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. Be here. Aloha. We will get back to baseball here eventually. I haven't forgotten. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Murphy under center. Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing makes his way down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 and a Steeler first down. That'll move the chains. Leonard Smith finally made the tackle, number 46 for Seattle, the free safety. Steelers now from their own 44-yard line, under 4 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10. Murphy under center. Murphy hands off to Rushing, and Rushing gets 2 yards out to the 46. Make it a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Jack Stewart on the tackle, the 6th-year linebacker out of Texas State. 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. On 2nd and 9. Murphy to Rushing, and Rushing gets nailed after a 1-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. Making the tackle that time, Morgan McCoy, the 5th-year defensive end out of San Jose State. 3 minutes left in the half. It'll be 3rd and 8. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back. Throws down the near sideline. Incomplete. He was looking for Monty Bernard. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was well covered on the sideline. Leonard Smith knocking the ball away. Actually, Bernard was out of bounds anyway. It'll be 4th down. The Steelers are going to have to punt with 2:46 left in the half. Dave Justice back to punt. Gets the punt away. Oh, I think he shanked it. That's a definite shank. Fair caught at the 22-yard line. Ends up being, well, a 30-yard punt. He didn't shank it as bad as I thought. Seattle will start the 22-yard line. 2:40 left in the half. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Both teams are 0-1, looking for their first win of the season. I like the silver helmets better. That's why I put them back in the silver helmets. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Dennis West in the I formation. West fakes the handoff and he gets sacked back at the 13-yard line. James Brand, the 4th-year linebacker out of Chattanooga. A loss of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 19. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You read my mind. This game is setting pro football back a few years. It's not been the most scintillating game. Every now and then you get a dud like this. 2nd and 19 from the 13-yard line. West under center. West to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert out to the 20-yard line. A gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 13. And we mercifully hit the 2-minute warning. Seattle up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Seahawks and the Steelers. Seattle up 7-0. I don't like to use the word boring when I describe games, but this one's coming close to it.
It's not that it worked.
It has not been the most exciting game. Seattle up 7-0 here at the 2-minute warning in the first half. 3rd and 13 from their own 20-yard line in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert breaks through and gets out to the 36-yard line. A 16-yard gain by Terry Gilbert. First down, Seahawks. 1:45 left in the half. Clock is running. Neither team taking a timeout. Gilbert, in his 5th year out of Texas, finally making the tackle, number 21 for Pittsburgh. That's Ben DeRise, the 3rd-year safety out of New Mexico State. 1st and 10 from the 36. 4 receivers wide. West in the gun. West back to throw. Looks downfield. Throws, dumps it off to Gilbert. Incomplete. That was broken up by the linebacker, Jake Franklin, in his 14th year out of North Carolina State. Jake Franklin playing his former team, the Seahawks. He spent 11 years with Seattle, 2 years with Chicago, and now he's on the Steelers. 2nd and 10. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West back. Throws underneath to Ames. Donovan Ames out to the 45. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Donovan Ames in his 4th year out of Toledo. Holy Toledo. It'll bring up 3rd down. Clock is still running. 1:05 and counting. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 3rd and 1 for Seattle from their own 45. West in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. West looking. Throws downfield. It's caught by Gibson. He breaks the tackle down the sideline. Finally forced out of bounds at the 11-yard line. A 44-yard gain. Blake Gibson, the 2nd-year receiver out of Rutgers. Finally pushing him out of bounds, number 24, Ray Ellis, the 10th-year safety out of Oregon. 1st and 10, Seattle at the Pittsburgh 11. Seattle trying to take a 2-possession lead. Seattle trying to get the road upset. 47 seconds left in the half. In the I formation. West draws back. Looking. He's going to take off. And he gets down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 8. Seattle takes a timeout. They have 2 left. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 3-yard line. 39 seconds left in the first half. It's like watching paint dry. At least Seattle's doing something now. 2nd and 2 from the 3-yard line. And now we're ready to resume. On 2nd and 2. 4 receivers spread wide. West in the shotgun. West. He's going to get sacked back at the 14-yard line. And they take a timeout. A loss of 11. That'll bring up 3rd and 13. Making the sack, Jake Franklin. We just talked about it. A linebacker. Seattle takes a timeout. They have 1 left with 34 seconds left in the half. It'll be 3rd and 13 from the 14-yard line. The Steelers defense comes up with a big sack. Seattle's still in field goal range. They should be able to salvage something out of this drive. On 3rd down. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West draws back. He's got good protection this time. It's going to break down eventually. He rolls out. Breaks a tackle. Throws to the end zone. And his receiver's out of bounds. Incomplete. Colby Walker was out of bounds. And that'll bring up 4th and 13. And Seattle will have to kick a field goal. This will be a 31-yard attempt by Dustin Riggs. Now they want to review this. He was definitely out of bounds. I don't know what they're reviewing here. It was obvious. Yeah, he's out of bounds. If they overturn this, I'd really be shocked. But I've seen stranger things. They overturned it. They called that a touchdown. Unbelievable. Every now and then, they get it wrong. About 19 times out of 20, they get it right. So they call it a touchdown. Riggs on for the extra point. It's up and it's good. Seattle up 14-0, 23 seconds left. Officially, a 14-yard touchdown catch by Colby Walker. And Seattle up 14-0 with 23 seconds left here in the first half. Live from 3 River Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The 0-1 Steelers, the 0-1 Seahawks. That was a bad officiating call. He was out of bounds. So now Pittsburgh, they have 3 timeouts in 23 seconds. I don't know what they can do here. Right before halftime. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. This will be fielded by Hawkins at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Hawkins out to the 28-yard line. Donovan Hawkins, the rookie out of Stanford, on the return. "20 seconds left to play here in the first half. Seattle up 14-0. The Seahawks will get the ball first in the second half. Keep that in mind. Pittsburgh has not played well here in the first half. That's an understatement. They put up 34 points last week, but they're being shut out. Murphy under center. Murphy to rushing up the middle, and Cody rushing to the 35-yard line. Pittsburgh takes a timeout with 15 seconds left, a gain of 7. If you're going to call timeout, why didn't you throw the ball downfield? It'll be 2nd and 3 instead of running for 7 yards. 15 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Steelers at their own 35 as we're approaching halftime. Murphy in the shotgun, 4 receivers set wide. Murphy back, throws underneath to Shanklin, and Ron Shanklin out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 13. They take a timeout with 10 seconds left. It'll be first down Pittsburgh from their own 48-yard line. 10 seconds until halftime. Don't forget tomorrow night a doubleheader, 8 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be Atlanta at Green Bay, and that'll be followed by Chicago at Minnesota. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. On the left coast, on 1st and 10, 5 receivers set wide, empty backfield for Murphy. Murphy drops back, throws downfield, caught by Pendleton. He's out of bounds at the Seahawk 44-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Victor Pendleton in his 7th year out of Utah. 7 seconds left until halftime. Seattle up 14-0. It's been all Seattle here in the first half. 4 receivers wide. This might be the last play of the half. Murphy back. Throws inside to Bernard. Down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down Pittsburgh. They call a timeout with 2 seconds left. This would be a 57-yard field goal attempt. Marcus Young, the fourth-year kicker out of Kansas State. He doesn't have the leg for a 57-yarder. Let's see if they kick the field goal or throw a Hail Mary. They're going to try it. Young from 57, right before halftime. Snap, kick is up, and it's no good. It can be returned. Keys from the end zone will bring it out. And he gets tackled down at the 15-yard line. We hit halftime. Halftime score, Seattle 14, Pittsburgh nothing. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The 0-1 Seahawks, the 0-1 Steelers. The first half was dominated by Seattle. They lead at 14-0. And the Seahawks will get the ball first here in the third quarter. Pittsburgh will kick off. Pittsburgh had a terrible first half. A far cry from last week when they scored 34 points. They lost to the 49ers, however, but they still scored 34 points. There's the kick. Fielded by Gibson at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And Blake Gibson out to the 34-yard line. First down, Seahawks. Dennis West comes back out, the starting quarterback. His numbers for the first half. Kind of pedestrian numbers with 2 picks. However, the only stat that really matters is the score. And Seattle's up 14-0. Seahawks come out in the I formation on 1st and 10. West, a draw play, nope, he fakes the handoff, throws down the middle to Gibson, down to the Steelers' 42-yard line. A 24-yard gain. Madden rounds it off all the time. It's actually 24. First down, Seahawks. Jake Craven on the tackle in his 4th year out of Ohio State. But it's a first down for Seattle into Pittsburgh territory. .7:35 and counting. We're in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Seattle. At the Pittsburgh 42, they line up in the I formation once again. West, play action, throws to Jones, the tight end, and he might go all the way. He's in for the touchdown. A 42-yard touchdown catch by Rupert Jones, the tight end. Just made it to the end zone. And Seattle takes a 20-0 lead. Wow. I did not see this one coming. Pittsburgh is playing like absolute crap. Rupert Jones, the 7th-year tight end out of Oklahoma. 42 yards in the touchdown. He definitely broke the plane. That's a good touchdown. And now Dustin Riggs will come on for the extra point. This one turning into a blowout. A 3-possession lead by Seattle. Riggs for the extra point. It's up and it's good. Seattle up 21-0. 7:16 left to play. Here in the third quarter, the Boo Birds are coming out here at Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. They're booing. It's no longer called Heinz Field, so I don't call it that anymore. We can call it Heinz Field at Three Rivers Stadium, though. That has a nice ring to it. It's named after an insurance company now, like AccuSure or something like that. Something stupid. Dakota Cochran will kick off. Cason from the 1-yard line. Jermaine Cason out over the 25. And that's where they'll mark him down. Jermaine Cason. He spent 3 years with the Rams, now in his second year with the Steelers. First down, Pittsburgh. Say hi, Misty. There you go. Jimmy Jam with Misty and Evil Dead. I think Sports Davis is here. Yep, we're coming up on 10 o'clock Eastern time. We thank you for watching if you're on the East Coast. I know it's not too late. Murphy in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Murphy back. Steps up. Throws downfield to Shanklin. Down to the 36-yard line, a gain of 11. First down, Pittsburgh. Out on the West Coast, it's coming up on 7 o'clock. Great to have you along, wherever you may be watching from. Seattle up 21-0, 6:50 and counting here in the third quarter. Pittsburgh trying to get back in this game. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy drops back. Looks downfield. Throws to the near sideline to Roper. And Brett Roper, the rookie out of Utah, the tight end, makes the catch. Good for 8 yards. His first catch of the day. It'll be 2nd and 2. Pittsburgh at their own 43-yard line. Earlier today, the Jaguars beat the Redskins 27-19. And in our second game, Miami beat Buffalo 17-13. This is our third game tonight. On 2nd and 2, Murphy to Bernard down to the 46-yard line of Seattle. An 11-yard gain, first down Pittsburgh. Monty Bernard. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be Atlanta at Green Bay, and that will be followed by Chicago at Minnesota. As we continue with week 2 of our current sim season. 5 receivers set wide, empty backfield for Murphy. On first down, Murphy back, throws to Shanklin, who gets down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Jake Hughes, the linebacker, made the tackle. 5.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Seattle up 21-0. A major upset brewing here. Nobody saw this one coming. Misty says good night. She's going to sleep. She's going to sleep. Murphy in the gun. Hands off to Rushing up the middle. And Rushing to the 35. A gain of 5 yards. And a Pittsburgh first down. Cody Rushing in his third year out of Virginia Tech. The Hokie. It'll be first down for Pittsburgh, trying to get back in this game at the Seattle 35-yard line. Murphy under center. Murphy to Rushing again. Down to the 33, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Making the tackle that time, Lacey Tarver, in his second year out of South Carolina. One of the Tarver brothers. There's 3 of them in the league. It'll be 2nd and 8. Murphy in the shotgun on second down. Murphy hands off to Rushing inside, and Rushing down to the 26. A gain of 7 will bring up 3rd and 1. We have a good crowd in here tonight. I appreciate it on this Sunday night. Feel free to chat. Use the chat room. Say hi. We invite all questions and comments. 3rd and 1 from the 26-yard line. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Thank you, Evil Dead. Hi to you too. Rushing goes out as a receiver. Misty called you the guru. Completes a pass down to Goodwin, down to the 17-yard line. James Goodwin, the rookie receiver out of the University of Washington. And that's good for 9 yards in a Steeler first down. He says, no, no, no. He says, you're the guru. He's not the guru. Misty is the guru. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from the 17-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy drops back. Throws inside to Goodwin. Down to the 2-yard line. A 15-yard gain by James Goodwin, the Washington Husky, the rookie receiver. It'll be 1st and goal, Steelers. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Steelers trying to get on the board, trying to make it a 2-possession game. 1st and goal from the 2, Rushing out as a receiver. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back, throws inside to Roper, touchdown, Pittsburgh. The rookie tight end, Brett Roper. And the Steelers finally get on the board. It took them long enough. The rookie tight end, Brett Roper, with a touchdown catch. A 2-yard touchdown catch. Now it's 21-6 with the extra point coming. Marcus Young for the PAT. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Seattle's lead is now 21-7. 2:38 left here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left in the game for Pittsburgh to come back. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Our Sunday triple header, we're in the third game. And now Pittsburgh will kick off. Dave Justice will kick. Fielded by Keys at the 2-yard line over the 20-25. And Matt Keys on the return out to the 27-yard line. In his 6th year, the free safety out of USC. First down, Seattle. 2:35 left here in the third. Seahawks still up by 14. I think Evil Dead once said the Seahawks were his favorite team. I'm messing with him. He doesn't like Seattle. He doesn't like the Ravens either, I've noticed. Or the Browns. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. West in the shotgun on first down. West drops back. Throws down the near sideline to Ames. Out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 13 yards. Donovan Ames on the catch. First down, Seahawks. 2:20 and counting here in the third. That'll move the chains. The loser of this game is going to be 0-2 to start the season. It's not a good place to be. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Dennis West in the shotgun. West back to throw. Underneath to Mills. Making the catch, Ivan Mills, the rookie out of New Hampshire. He's the only player in the league from New Hampshire. A gain of 5 to be 2nd and 5. We now have one player from Rhode Island, one player from New Hampshire, and one player from Delaware State. That's kind of interesting. 2nd and 5 from the 46. West in the gun. West looking, throws outside to Jones. And Rupert Jones, the tight end, out to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 14 yards and a Seahawk first down. Into Pittsburgh territory, Rupert Jones. This will be our final game tonight. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. Falcons, Packers, and Bears, Vikings tomorrow night. On 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, in the I formation, West fakes the handoff, throws downfield, caught by Jones. He turns upfield, and Jones all the way down to the 11-yard line. A 29-yard catch and run by Rupert Jones. First down, Seahawks at the Pittsburgh 11-yard line. Finally coming over to make the tackle, number 31, Joseph Ford, the defensive back in his 4th year out of Washington State. We're coming up on a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Seattle threatening to go up by 3 scores again at the Pittsburgh 11-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West drops back. Throws down the middle. Incomplete. Knocked away by Joseph Ford. A diving attempt to knock it away. He succeeds. It'll be 2nd and 10. 49 seconds left. We're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line. West in the shotgun. Mills in motion. West to Gilbert. Up the middle, and Gilbert inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. 35 seconds left. Third quarter clock winding down. Seattle trying to make it a 3-touchdown lead again. On 3rd and 4 from the 5-yard line, 4 receivers set wide. West back, throws to the end zone to Mills, touchdown, Seattle. Ivan Mills, a 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks are back up by 3 touchdowns. 27-7 with the extra point on the way. An impressive drive by Seattle to go back up by 3 touchdowns again. Dustin Riggs for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Seahawks dominating the Steelers 28-7 with 16 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The Bluebirds are descending down on the Steelers from the Three River Stadium crowd. A lot of booing. Rightfully so. The Steelers have not, and even Misty's booing them. The Steelers have not played well.
I thought they were good.
Well, they finished 11-5 last season. They're facing an 0-2 start here if they don't do something and come back. Who do they play next week?
Buccaneers.
We'll find out. I think Seattle does play Tampa Bay next week. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Kason, he'll take a knee. Next week, Seattle does play at Tampa Bay. And Pittsburgh next week will host the Browns.
I'm getting good at this football stuff.
Misty, you want to start calling games, Misty?
Yeah.
All right, you want to come over here and do the next play?
No.
Okay. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 16 seconds left in the quarter.
Gracie will.
I gave Gracie a shot about a month ago, and she froze up. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Murphy under center. Murphy fakes the handoff, and he's going to get sacked back at the 18-yard line. On the sack, Morgan McCoy in his 5th year out of San Jose State. A loss of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 17. And that will do it for the third quarter. Seattle up 28-7 over the Steelers here at Cabin Sports. Welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We go to the fourth quarter. Seattle up 28-7. As we start quarter number 4, it'll be 2nd and 17 for Pittsburgh at their own 18-yard line. It has not been a good day for the Steelers. Their home opener, they're getting blown out, and the Steelers are not playing well. 5 receivers set wide, Murphy in the gun. Empty backfield on 2nd and 17. Murphy back, throws underneath to Tate. And Paul Tate out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 12. Make it a gain of 11. It'll be 3rd and 6. 7:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. The Steelers have to score 3 times just to tie it up. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun on 3rd down. Murphy drops back, throws downfield, caught by Tate, out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. No, that's a gain of 8 yards. I'm on my 3rd game. Give me a break. 1st down, Pittsburgh. Got to do math on the fly. 1st and 10. Steelers at their own 37-yard line. They spread the receivers out again. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back. It's a blitz. And he gets it out to Rushing around the outside. And Cody Rushing out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 10. Make it a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Under 7 minutes to play now. 6:45 and counting. Jake Hughes on the tackle, the linebacker. On 2nd down. 6:40 and counting. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy under center. Murphy drops back, throws underneath to Pendleton, out to the 49-yard line. He held on, good for 2 yards, and a Steeler 1st down. Linebacker Jake Hughes on the tackle again for Seattle. Steelers on the move, trying to make it a 2-possession game. They're down by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy to Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing gets 2 yards out to the 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle that time, number 98, Ricardo Alvarez, the rookie out of Hawaii. Get to call a new name there. Pittsburgh in Seattle territory. 2nd and 8. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy drops back. Throws underneath to Tate. And Tate out to the 40-yard line. Paul Tate, the second-year tight end out of Memphis. A gain of 9 yards and a Steeler first down. Pittsburgh on the move. .520 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Steelers come out. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy drops back, sets up a screen pass to Rushing. And who made the tackle? Number 90 for Seattle, Morgan McCoy. He flushed that one out. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. He read the screen beautifully. 5:05 left to play. I think we have an injury timeout on the play. So a timeout on the field. Tomorrow night, we'll have an NFL doubleheader starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Time as we continue with Week 2 of our current sim season. It'll be the Atlanta Falcons at the Green Bay Packers. And that'll be followed by the Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. That'll be tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, here at Jammin' Sports. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Four receivers set wide for the Steelers. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back. Throws outside to Rushing. And Rushing gets 2 yards. Actually loses 2 yards back to the 42-yard line. On the tackle, number 27, Dane Branch. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Pittsburgh. Under 5 minutes left to play. Seattle up 28-7. Pittsburgh has never really been in this game. Seattle was up 21-0 at one point. And the Steelers face 3rd and 12 at the Seahawk 42-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back. Throws deep. And is caught by Bernard all the way down to the 2-yard line. A 40-yard strike to Monty Bernard, the 11th-year receiver out of Ole Miss. It'll be 1st and goal Pittsburgh at the 2-yard line. The clock continues to move. We're coming up on 4 minutes left. Seattle up 28-7. Pittsburgh trying to make it a 2-possession game. 4:10 and counting. Murphy under center. Murphy to Rushing around the outside, and Cody Rushing is going to lose a yard back to the 3-yard line. On the tackle, number 58. That's Randall McKenzie, the 4th-year linebacker out of Florida, making the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Steelers at the 3-yard line. On 2nd and goal from the 3. Joseph Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy draws back, looks to the end zone, rolls out. Murphy will take it himself for the touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run by Joseph Murphy, the 7th-year quarterback out of Army. And the Steelers make it a 2-possession game, 28-13. .328 left to play. Maybe too little, too late for the Steelers. Marcus Young for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Seahawks lead is now 28-14. I think the Steelers, they have to go ahead and onside kick it now. They're still down by 2 touchdowns with 3:28 left. I don't know if they can afford to kick it away or not. They might. We're live from Three Rivers Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Davis in the house. Good to see you, Davis. Davis's Patriots play the Cowboys later this week. There's the onside kick. It's picked up by King. That's Cyrus King, the 4th-year receiver out of Texas Tech. The Steelers really didn't have any choice. They had to kick the onside there. They didn't get it. Seattle will have it at the Pittsburgh 42-yard line with 3:26 left to play. Dennis West will come back out to lead the offense. Seattle will try to wrap this one up here. Up by 14. Seattle has led throughout. They're up 21-0 at one point. Seahawks come out. West under center on 1st and 10. West hands off to Terry Gilbert. And Gilbert's going to lose a yard back to the 43-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 11. Eldon Burns on the tackle. We're coming up on the 3-minute mark. 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert makes his way out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. Cameron Hayward on the tackle. 2.5 minutes left. 2-minute warning coming up. Dennis West in the shotgun on 3rd down. West drops back, throws downfield, and it's picked off by Jake Craven. The Steelers get it back right at the 2-minute warning. Seattle up 28-14 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Three Rivers Stadium. New life for the Steelers here at the 2-minute warning. Jake Craven just picked off a pass. Pittsburgh down by 2 touchdowns. They'll start at their own 19-yard line. They have a shot, but they have to score quickly. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. Good night. Misty says good night. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun. Murphy back. Setting up a screen pass to Rushing down the sideline. And Rushing out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Steeler first down. And he got out of bounds to stop the clock. Not using a timeout. 1:51 left to play. The Steelers are down by 14. Trying to mount a fast and furious comeback. John Harris made the tackle for Seattle. Jimmy Jam with Sports Davis. I think Evil Dead is still here. 4 receivers set wide. Murphy in the gun on 1st and 10. Murphy back. Throws downfield. Caught by, no. Bernard did not catch it. Incomplete. It was broken up by Leonard Smith, the strong safety. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Monte Bernard could not come down with it. A minute 47 left. Seattle up by 14. 4 receivers wide for the Steelers. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy drops back, throws downfield, caught by Tate, nope, incomplete, broken up. Nick McCoy broke that one up, the third-year defensive back out of Texas Tech. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. A minute 43 left. 4 receivers spread wide on 3rd and 10. Murphy in the shotgun. Murphy fakes the handoff. Murphy throws deep, and it's intercepted. The Seahawks get it back. Aaron Burns, the 6th-year defensive back out of Iowa, picks it off for the Seahawks with a minute 37 left. And Seattle will have it 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. And that should pretty much do it. Murphy threw it deep into a crowd looking for Victor Pendleton, but he was well covered. He had 3 Seahawks around him. Seattle next week will play at Tampa Bay, and Pittsburgh next week will host the Browns. Seattle will go to 1-1. Pittsburgh will fall to 0-2 to start the season. 1st and 10 Seahawks. West in the shotgun. Hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert to the 31-yard line. Steelers take a timeout. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. A minute 32 remaining. If Seattle gets a first down, it's over. It's pretty much over already, but you know what I mean. Doubleheader tomorrow night. Falcons-Packers, followed by Bears-Vikings. That will start at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We hope you join us for that. 7 Central, 5 Pacific. On 2nd and 6 from the 31. West under center. West hands off to Gilbert. He's going to lose 2 yards back to the 29-yard line. We'll take a timeout. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. A minute 28 left to play. Long timeout. All right, it'll be 3rd and 8 for Seattle. A minute 28 left. Pittsburgh has 1 timeout. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert's got the first down all the way out to the 42-yard line. And Seattle takes their final timeout. A 13-yard run by Terry Gilbert, or Pittsburgh takes their final timeout. And now Seattle can just run out the clock. Pittsburgh has no timeouts. Seattle will even their record at 1-1, and Pittsburgh will drop to 0-2. On 1st and 10, from their own 42-yard line. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle again. Another first down. Out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11. Another Seahawk first down. And Pittsburgh can no longer stop the clock. Ray Ellis on the tackle there. It's all over but the crying. Seattle will even the record at 1-1. First and 10 at the Steeler 47, and Dennis West takes a knee. They'll probably take one more snap, and that'll be it. A very impressive road win for Seattle. They've dominated throughout. One more snap. The final seconds tick away. And your final score, Seattle 28, Pittsburgh 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back tomorrow night with a doubleheader at 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.